We have already tried this once this morning, but the dog had to go right now. So I had to stop the live and take her outside real quick. And now that all her business is handled, let's handle our business, okay? I'm glad you guys are out there. Thanks for joining me. Today is October 2nd, 10 and 2, folks. 10 and 2. Keep your hands at 10 and 2. Something about staying in your own lane, racing your own race. You're not competing with anybody in life. The end goal is the same for everybody. Nobody's going to get out of it alive. That's the whole point, I guess. All right. So I've already cleared the space and we have hit that minute mark. So welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty and I am Karma's right hand, and this is the Underdog Ministry. Welcome in. I appreciate you. If you are new here, thank you for coming to the channel and spending your time here. If you are a recurring subscriber and you are here all the time, thank you for your loyalty. You kick ass. It's awesome for me. I appreciate you that you spend that time with me every single day here when I bring messages to you. So thanks. And you guys, disclaimer portion of the reading. This is so everybody wonders why we do disclaimers. It's because the messages that we give are real, and we don't necessarily know who we're channeling. Okay, especially when stuff like I channel comes through, because it tends to be like related to cold cases and things like that. I have to say a disclaimer so I don't get sued, like I'm putting information out there that people I don't even know. Okay, so the disclaimer is to protect me, basically, and all names have been changed to protect the innocent unless it comes out in the dice. I basically just want y'all to realize that everything that the readers, the genuine intuitive readers, the psychic mediums, when they're channeling and they're picking up information, it's going to help people. But sometimes the people that are trying to keep those secrets hidden will go legalities on some of us. So, disclaimer this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a doctor. I am not any kind of legal professional. I'm not in the law enforcement business, nor am I in the attorney side of things. And I am not a medical or a licensed therapist. I do not have any of those licenses. What I am is a licensed minister and somebody who has graduated from the School of Hard Knocks for the last 47 years. So, with that being said, all the advice you get here on the channel is given in a spiritual context to save your soul and help you find the spiritual pathway that's best for you. Okay? First Amendment section in the comments. Say what you want. Don't be racist. Don't be homophobic. Don't threaten, because I preserve the comment section, y'all. So just remember, whatever you put down there will be preserved unless you go back and delete it. Okay? Let's get right into the reading. Headphone warning, the dice get loud, and this is that part. So plug your ears, turn it down just for a second here. Ready to? 1, 2, 3, go. Lied. Somebody lied. Lied. Regret. Regret is here. Paid. Paid. Somebody was paid, or somebody did pay somebody else something. They regret what they got paid to do. They got paid to lie. Jeez. Geez. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Hmm. Gonna re-roll. We're out of logical words there. POV, point of view camera, POV. Out of vowels again. Name Tom is here. That was my dad's name. Maybe my dad's in the building. Loyal is here. Loyal. Rig is here. Somebody may work on an oil rig or an oil platform. Somebody might dab a lot and need a dab rig. DRS, doctors. Doctors. Something was rigged with doctors. The letter R is here. I'm going to throw that back in the can, and we're going to get right into the tarot. Thank you guys for spending some time with me. I appreciate you. So I can't really see the comment section unless I like get this close to the camera and read it. So I'm not going to be doing a lot of that. Please don't think I'm ignoring you. I totally appreciate that you guys are here. Have fun in the comment section. I'm going to focus on this. If I don't say anything, I'm sorry. So the words that are here is lied, regret, paid, G's, POV, the name Tom, loyal, rig, and doctors. Tell me about these words, Spirit, please and thank you. Ooh, first card out is... Really, it slipped in between that one teensy tiny little crack of all of the places. Where did it go? Okay, now we're on a wild goose chase for the card. There we go. Something really doesn't want to be seen or heard. Somebody really doesn't want this reading to happen. We've got the Four of Cups here. So we've got like some regret, some depression. Okay, regret's the second word out here. Somebody missed something. It wasn't in their point of view. They missed something. It was in their blind spot. Somebody was bored. They're really like looking over what they did. They're in regret. They're like reevaluating themselves here. We've got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody's trying to go after something that wasn't for them here. Somebody's making some unhealthy choices. And it's just, they're doing it to spite themselves too. It's because they're not getting what they want. So I'm going to show the world by hurting myself with drugs and alcohol. Or I'm going to show the world by hurting myself with driving like a maniac and maybe like getting in an accident. Death just flew out in limbo. This person's got a death wish. Okay. So somebody is trying to find their new opportunities in desperation. That's what it says on the side of the card. Finding new opportunities in their desperation, in their regret, in their remorse. They're trying to think of what they're going to do with themselves now. Because whatever they've done, they've chased dreams that were not attainable here. And now they're trying to figure out what they can do. What can they do? They're getting desperate. They're in regret here. Getting desperate, in regret. Three of Swords. They're really, really, really sad. This person may even be having heart problems, like they're brokenhearted, like so badly that it's affecting their physical health. Oh, yeah, and then there's the Emperor in reverse. So somebody here just not taking care of themselves well because it's out of will. It's like they're purposely harming themselves and choosing reckless behavior and things that are not for their highest interest because they just want to control something. I'm in charge. This is what I'm going to do because it's my life. It's like that. And this person is really in like some sort of depression. Like they're not realizing they're shooting themselves in the foot here. Look, this person's doing this because their feelings are hurt. They're in their emotions over something. They're really, really trying to, it's like they're passive aggressive. They're hurting themselves because they want to avoid a fight with somebody else. I don't know how they think that works. Like keeping the peace, it keeps the war inside of you instead of addressing the issue, which might stop the negative feelings altogether. The anxiety, this is an issue this person really has. It's like they're burnt out, but they are stubborn, and they're doing things that they know are burning them out. They're doing things they know are harming them. Self-defeat here. And then we've got the Two of Cups. This person's so burnt out they can't even approach relationships with any kind of understanding whatsoever. The reason this person's having shitty relationships, and let's take the fault out of it. Whose fault is the bad relationship? Let's say where the energy is with the bad relationship. This is somebody who is shooting themselves in the foot. They do things out of desperation instead of logic. They do things to try and they're out of their wounded energy instead of healing that wound. It's like somebody trying to run a marathon with a broken ankle. Okay? It's like somebody's just determined, I'm gonna fucking win this marathon with this broken ankle. It doesn't exist because I just will it to not be there. Okay? This person's so stubborn. They're trying to deny that they're meeting some serious like obstacles that really require some backpedaling, some rest, and maybe some real recuperation, some real downtime for healing with this Four of Swords in the reverse. Somebody may really just be exhausted. They can't even like have friends. They can't have any kind of like dynamic with another person because they have nothing to give. They're just depleted. This person's just run into the ground, kind of in the doldrums here. This person's waiting for somebody who can be loyal to them. And they think that it's unrealistic. They're disappointed in every romantic relationship, but here the energy is. This is where we come back to that. Let's not lie with the fault, but where is the energy? This person's in depressed energy. So everybody that is attracted to them is in that same energy because they're on the same frequency. Okay? So this person is having some real kind of gnarly entanglements here. They can't find anybody loyal, but they're not even loyal to themselves, right? They're not even giving themselves time to not run a marathon with a broken foot or some shit like that, right? And this person's trying to find new opportunities in this desperation. All these new opportunities in this desperate energy are just as much in that desperate energy. Go again with that. Just as much in that desperate energy. Okay? This person's looking for somebody to trust, looking for somebody to be loyal to them, and they're not even being loyal to themselves. So let's put this in the perspective of a football team. If you had a teammate with a torn ligament, would you trust the second stringer to come in and work in their place? Right? Do you work with your second stringer? Do you have trust with this second stringer? Whoever this person is trying to find a bunch of second stringers, third stringers, fourth stringers, but none of them have any kind of build with the team, there's no trust there. This person's looking for somebody who's loyal. They're trying to like use their money to buy loyalty. We've got water here. We've got a water sign. We've got flow energy. We've got emotions energy. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We've got the number 18 here, which breaks down to the number 9. That's a cycle ending. See, somebody needs to realize that it's like they're trying to replace their second stringer or their initial first string person here, first string energy, with second, third, fourth stringers that they're matching this desperation frequency instead of this achievement and success frequency. So this person's upset that they lost their number 1 player, right? But they're trying to replace this number 1 player with people that don't carry that same energy. They're replacing them with the desperate energy. Oh my God, I'm never going to find anybody to fill their shoes. That's because you have to build trust. You have to build loyalty. It takes a long time. Somebody regrets lying on somebody else. We have magic here. So somebody that is really trying to manifest positive things in their life, but maybe for the wrong reasons, and that's why it's not working. Jeez Louise, I just heard. Why today? I don't know why today. Because Spirit said so, evidently. So somebody is trying to like magically create a lifetime bond with somebody they haven't built trust with yet, or they still need to build trust with, or have broken trust with because they've lied. There is emotions, but it's in the upright. Somebody maybe doing some sort of water magic, like calling on water spirits here, or protected by water spirits. It's like this person's stubbornness and unwillingness to heal their energy has got them in a cycle of finding just a bunch of their own energy mirrored to them. That's their point of view right now. That's their POV, is getting their own energy back, and it's like kicking their ass like karma. Meditate in reverse. This person's finding a hard time to get a moment to themselves, to find any peace, to find anybody that understands where they're at in their own energy right now. Not even the doctors understand this person. Jealousy in the reverse. This person has to get maybe around some other people that are jealous of their energy. It's like this person's purposely choosing friends in low places instead of elevating into higher spaces, because they don't want people to feel any type of way about them. Oh, you think you're too good? Oh, you're not loyal to your home. You're not loyal to your friends. Oh, you got some money and you went away. You got paid and you forgot about who you were. No. You got paid and realized exactly who everybody else was. That's kind of why you're in this depressed energy. I think this person really feels alone. They really feel alone, but they've isolated themselves because of their depression or some sort of, maybe not meeting a goal or having some sort of failure in life. And they're trying to pick some sort of, eke an existence out of the rubble instead of just leaving it all behind. And that's why when they're trying to find new opportunities in this desperation here, it's like trying to pull the wreckage of the Titanic out of the water and rebuild it and make the ship float again. It's not going to work. You have to get out of that entire scenario. Good fortune is at the bottom of the deck. There's some confidence building here with this lack of jealousy. Somebody doesn't crave what other people crave. They're unable to find their peaceful place, but they're not really coveting, okay? It's not like they're using magic to attain for their own self promotion here. This person's had a failure and they've allowed this failure and they're desperate in this failure. They're in regret. If I coulda, woulda, shoulda, going back over and over and over it again, looking through those pieces to just find that one little chink in the armor that let it all fall down. And instead of trying to find the weak spot that made it fall, you got to just kind of accept the fall. All right, with this Three of Swords, you got to process the heartbreak. You got to let go of control with the Emperor in reverse. You can't fix this one. Rest and rejuvenation. You're being forced into some sort of isolation period, away from people that are in this same desperation feeling. Because if you're trying to chase, like, get out of your desperation, get out of your depression, get out of your anxiety, and you kind of project that into the world, and so it's like magnets, right? We're going to get that same polarity kind of finding us, and we're going to be sucked to one another. Okay? So being able to isolate and find your proper upright energy, to be able to trust yourself in your own ability to go with the flow and manifest for yourself, even when you can't really find your peace, even when people are coming at you sideways and there's no reason for them to be jealous, because they're more fortunate than you even possibly here. Okay? There's a situation where somebody has projected or has a point of view of a situation now where they're looking for loyalty. They're tired of being lied to. They're tired of having to live a life in regret, chasing that same desperate energy that they're in. This person is not even getting help from their doctors anymore. They may smoke a lot of cannabis with rig here. It could be a dab rig, but this could also be somebody that's invested in like oil, big oil somehow, like works on an oil rig or an oil platform. Like a, what do you call them? Roughneck? All right. So somebody might get paid for what they do heavily, but I don't know. They're in a bad energy. Let's keep going and find out why. Let's get these cards out. Why is this person in the energy that they're in? Why are they in regret? Why are they tired of being lied to? Geez Louise, why today? Why today? Why today? Something about why today? Something happened today specifically, October 2nd? I don't know. We've got cleanses here. I'm getting, you have to, I just heard you have to wash these situations out of your hair. There's a song, gotta wash that man right out of my hair. You have to wash the situation away. You have to, like, go with the flow. There's a lot of water here, right? Somebody may need to actually spiritually cleanse themselves, take a spiritual bath, get baptized, just take a long hot soak in a relaxing bath, and shut the world out for a little while, because the energy that you're in is like, there's somebody that gets it, or you're waiting for just the right person that gets it. Okay, that understands what you've been through, doesn't cause any more rough waters, doesn't cause you to feel or trigger your depression, encourages you to heal yourself. Rest is here. encourages you to rest, encourages you to take care of yourself, encourages you to pour into yourself, somebody that's loyal to you. All right? Love in reverse. Somebody's lost hope in finding that. Sadness is there, just flew out. Somebody's lost hope in love and they're just kind of really depressed. That could be why this person is in such a funk and a depression. Why they've isolated from everybody. Because nobody loves them in any kind of way, not even their friends. Like, they don't have any loyalty here. This person is very sad. They feel like everybody was jealous of them. They couldn't get any rest, or like they were depleted around other people. Okay? And these are people that lied to them, wanted them for whatever they could provide here, not for their loyalty. They wanted to get paid. It was like a pay for play kind of a situation. Somebody wanted to be around this person for their money. That's why I'm thinking about somebody on an oil rig, because they're out at sea for months and they make pretty much some buku bucks doing what they do, because it's dangerous as hell, right? Somebody could just be pretending to be loyal to this person because they get money, and when they're out on this rig, they're doing some unloyal, disloyal shit to them behind their back. Caution. Somebody's seeing the warning signs, or saw the warning signs about the people that pretended to be loyal to them, the people that lied to this person's face. People were just around this person because they were getting paid, basically. That's way too many cards. I'll take them, but then I'm going to close the reading with it, actually. No, we're only 27 minutes in. I won't close it. But let's pull them all, and we'll take them one by one. Frustration in the reverse. Caution. Somebody is trying to force a situation, and it just does not fit. It's like the explanation doesn't fit. The scenario, the timeline doesn't fit. Something disrupted in reverse. Movement in reverse. Balance. And then we've got magic in reverse. Okay. So we've got magic up here and magic in reverse down here. Somebody's trying to force a situation that just doesn't fit and is disrupting their whole life. You don't have to have this disruption. You don't have to accept this disruption. You don't have to move forward with it, whatever this is. You can restore balance into your life and deflect whatever magic you feel has been sent to you. Okay, so not all magic is positive magic. Negative self-talk is negative spells. Gossip is spell work. Blackmail is a binding spell. Contracts are, depending on whether you're willing to be in them or not, they can be negative, okay? So somebody here really has to, it's almost like you've got to baptize yourself or take a spiritual bath, or just tune out the world and get a little bit of rest, because you know that you're getting no love from any of the situations that you're in. The people are not loyal to you. They're there to get paid. They're lying to your face. Yes, it's sad. It hurts you. It hurts your heart. It's got you in a depression. But these are warning signs that you just don't fit where you're at, or the situation doesn't fit for you. And the disruption will end as soon as you stop trying to move forward with things that disrupt your balance. As soon as you focus on restoring balance in your life for you, and you're loyal to you, the things that you see in the world, POV, will reflect back differently to you. Your point of view will change. Okay? Deflecting this magic. This is as simple as saying, I rebuke any negative energy that comes to me today. Boom. Done. I don't believe the narrative you're trying to spin about me. I'm not a bad person. Boom. You're as good as trying to write your own energy there. Don't ever believe what somebody else is projecting at you. When you're in your depressed energy, don't believe the people around you. Realize that you're projecting and they're reflecting. Okay? So when you're trying to connect to get out of your desperation, you're connecting with others that are also connecting to get out of their desperation. It's never going to find a loyal situation that way. So when you're connecting out of positive energy, self-love, positive, balanced energy, doing the things that make you fulfilled, that's when you're going to meet other people that are also doing those same things for themselves. Somebody had a negative upbringing with the house in reverse. The way they were raised made them have a negative outlook on the world. Pathway in reverse and good fortune in reverse. This person didn't pursue anything positive for themselves because they were set with a negative outlook from the get-go in life. Official person is here. Journey. And imprisonment in reverse. Here's the deal. Free yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. You are the only one who has any say-so in your life. You are chief cook and bottle washer in your existence. You're the official person in your life. 22 is a master builder number. Somebody's like on a point of ascension where they're trying to leave their upbringing behind. And their pathway has been blocked for a really long time, or they didn't go down that path. And so their good fortune has been blocked for them because of their outlook on life. And they're realizing they have to take charge. They have to take charge. They have to go forward and do something to free themselves from the mental slavery that their upbringing brought them into. This person is in a depression and they want people around them. They want the people around them that cause the depression because therefore that cycle continues. There's some sort of mental addictive cycle to the dysfunction energy. To free yourself from the mental slavery of your upbringing. You haven't moved forward. You haven't had any good fortune because you haven't made yourself the official in your life. You haven't made the choice that nobody is in charge of you, not even your past. You have to move forward from that and free yourself from that. Somebody's like very, very depressed that they are having this realization. It's almost like midlife crisis is happening here. Like somebody is realizing, oh my God, I didn't grow up. I didn't do the right thing. I've wasted so much of my life. I never had anything positive happen because my family told me nothing good would ever happen. I would never go anywhere. I would never be anything. I'd be broke for the rest of my life. But this person's like finally realizing that once they cleanse themselves of this energy and free themselves, literally going to have to go away from it all on a journey. This person's going to have to leave wherever they are. They're going to have to leave their family life behind. They're going to have to go on a spiritual path because staying in this energy is blocking their payday, basically. Blocking their abundance, blocking their divine gifts. This person's mentally trapped right now, and they've got to free themselves from it. 3 of Pentacles in limbo. This person's like still, there's another card behind it. And the 6 of Pentacles in limbo. This person is stuck here because they feel like they've got people that they're working with or that they're in their family that depend on them, and they have to keep give and take or keep the status quo. But 3 of Pentacles is in limbo here. Is this really how you want things to work? For real. It's like not in the upright, so things already aren't going smoothly. The 6 of Pentacles are in limbo too because are you getting what you give or are you giving more than you get? Remember, you're seen as some sort of payday to these people. Energetically, financially, maybe creatively. Like you could be somebody's think tank and they're taking all your ideas. But you're searching for loyalty and you're not finding it where you're at. So is things really working? Are you really getting what you give? 5 of Swords in limbo. Is it worth all the fight? Is it worth all the conflict? Six of Swords. You know that you could be going on to something more peaceful for yourself right now. The Emperor, if you take charge of your own shit. If you boss up. Ace of Cups. Oh, wait. There's your overflowing abundance and love and all that good stuff that you're really looking for and really upset and searching for in desperation. So in this bossing up and leaving all this shit that isn't working behind so you don't get the energy, you don't have to give these people low rent energy. Let them stay with their low rent energy. If that's not your energy, cut it off. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. Moving on, carrying on. Keep calm and carry on. That is the Six of Swords card. Keep calm and carry on. And then boom, as soon as that happens, there's Boss Daddy with overflowing divine abundance just on a silver platter. Once you decide this for yourself, that you're more important than the bullshit. Your sanity is more important than trying to make things work where things are obviously not equal give and take. Make things work where do you really want to fight every single day? No, it's easier right now to leave so you can boss up and be in your own abundant energy here. Find somebody that's loyal to you, the sun and the moon. Jeez Louise, the sun and the moon together? This is like, the world is your oyster. Are you kidding me? As soon as you leave all of this nasty energy behind, as soon as you move on to calmer waters, c'est la vie, I'm not giving as good as I get anymore. This conflict is not worth my shit. I'm worth more than this conflict. Boom. Somebody bosses up into their own, controlling their own shit here. Emperor energy. Ace of Cups right after that. Overwhelming love, abundance, prosperity from the universe, things going really easily, an outpouring of emotion, and then the sun and the moon here. The difference is going to be like night and day. The difference in your life is going to be like night and day. Going to have everything that you want. Like, boom, the world is your oyster. And then it's like you're going to be able to keep that secret as to how you made this happen for yourself. You're going to get paid for how you bossed up. However you changed your life, you're going to have like a Tony Robbins moment. This is going to change somebody big time. Whoever this person is that's in this water energy, that's in this magic energy, this is a gifted person that is able to manifest with their emotions, okay? But they have to be able to trust somebody to be able to manifest with them. And so all the people that they've been working with have just seen this person as a payday, lied to their face. Nobody was loyal to this person. And this is this person's point of view. They're like, geez, Louise, everybody in my life, everybody, even my doctors, it was all rigged from the get-go. This person is tired and regretting that they gave these people their loyalty. And the difference when this person takes off and frees themselves from the mental entrapment of being loyal to people that are not loyal to them, oh boy, the boss up that happens, whew, your world is looking amazing, like instantaneous turnaround. All of this not fitting in, all of this having to be cautious with everybody because you're not quite sure if you're the square peg in the round hole. All of this distraction, all of this lack of movement, all of these blockages in every adventure, all the heartbreak. It's going to be for something. It will have had a purpose. Knight of Cups is here. So we've got somebody that's responsible, that's emotionally mature, that's coming in to do the right thing for the sake of doing the right thing, even if they've been hurt before. That's boss energy here. This bossing up is what's going to have somebody just having a flow of abundance in their life. And it's not necessarily going to be like you have $12 million in the bank account when you wake up. No, it's going to be like every green light on the way to work. Nobody being a jerk to you. Everybody being super polite in the grocery store. Watching people pay it forward. Your day going smoothly with no fuckery. I mean, the abundance is going to be like, la. It's going to be amazing. The difference in your life is going to be like night and day. And the heartbreak is going to somehow fuel somebody's chivalry. Fuel somebody's approach to life here. Chariot. Fuels somebody's forward movement. It's going to be the blessing that speeds things along. Page of Swords in the reverse. This person's no longer going to be on the sidelines. This person's no longer going to be a spectator. This person's going to be a fucking first string player on the court, on the field. Page of Cups in the reverse. This person's not going to have to wait to be the mature one anymore or wait to grow up anymore. They've done their growing. King of Cups in the reverse. They can't be manipulated by being told they're a kid anymore. There's something about this person really having a mental boss up with the Emperor energy that I'm not a kid. You can't treat me like a kid. I demand respect, and if you don't give me respect, no equal give and take. The teamwork isn't making the dream work. I'm not going to fight this fight to be respected. I'm just going to go and do my own thing and hold my own head high. Period. And that's where this outpouring of abundance comes from the universe. Like, you say, I'm worth this shit, and the universe says, yes, you are. Make it rain. Yes, you are. Night and day. You are worth it. You are worth it. And when you put the energy out, the universe is going to kick in kind and be like, well, hot damn. We finally learned how to be loyal to ourselves here. The game was rigged all along. It's like Hunger Games, Squid Games, whatever. The survivor is going to be the one that's loyal to themselves, not to the outside source of things. Only to them and to God. This person that does what God is guiding them to do, their spiritual path is guiding them to do, because it's been blocked. Remember that. We've got the pathway and good fortune both in reverse. This person's pathway to their abundance has been blocked by this negative, depressed energy. And by seeking to fix this depressed energy, by reaching out in desperation, but others they're like meeting the same energy of others who are also in that same desperation. Once this person has said, fuck it, I don't even want to deal with it. I'm not going to be desperate anymore. I'm going to just do for myself. I'm going to carry on because I don't want to fight with people. I don't want give as good as you get. I want equal give and take. It's the flip side of that card. This person wants to keep calm and carry on. They want to leave the past in the past. They're ready to just boss up. And now the abundance that the universe is about to kick in as an overflow to them is because this person said, I'm worth more than this shit. And the universe says, well, honey, yes, you are. Absolutely. Now somebody's about to get really paid in kind from the universe. Activated Earth. Power places and ley lines. Trust where you're led. Somebody is being awakened. Like I said, this is somebody who has manifestation capabilities already. This is somebody who has magical capabilities already. They work with water deities, possibly. And this person here is, when you work in a negative water energy, what do you have? Choppy water, turbulence, whirlpools, white water, uh, undertow, you've got riptides, you've got all kinds of deadly energy when water is mad. So whoever this water energy is, this water sign, I'm really getting Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person that is magically gifted. But their emotions are the power source of their gifts. So this person has been held off on being activated in their abundance until they are in a calm emotional state that they can still deal. They have deep waters. Because if you really think about that, turbulence, white water, rapids, waterfalls, all of that happens over shallow depth. Okay, less than 50 feet, shallow waters, right? You don't get a whole bunch of rapids and white water and whirlpool in deep waters. Okay? So somebody here, until they get deep within and find their placid waters, their calm spot, they've been held off from being activated into their highest timeline because their manifestation capabilities and their magic is rooted in their emotions. So until they are rooted in positivity, I'm worth more than this. Damn it. I'm worth more than this. I'm worth more than behaving like this. I'm worth more than receiving what I've been getting because I put out more than that. Until they actually found their value within, a lot of their abundance has been blocked from them. Okay? And now they're being activated. They're being told to trust that they're doing the right thing by leaving this turbulence behind. Big picture thinking. Okay? Big picture energy, visionary, inspired ideas, lost lands, perspective. Okay? This person's starting to get the bigger picture that they're so powerful and they know they have capabilities. This is somebody who's very aware that they are magical. Very aware that they're an energy manifester or manipulator. They're starting to understand that if they're in good energy, then what they manifest and manipulate's going to have a good outcome. If they're in negative energy, they're going to manifest an outcome or a result that's going to, give them that same output, right? It's going to reflect back what they put in. It's like if you make cookies and substitute salt for the sugar, they're going to be inedible, right? It looks the same, but it isn't. One's palatable, one is not. This person's realizing which direction in life is more palatable to them. And they're starting to realize that everything they've done in the past with lost lands and their gifts, soul memories and gifts, you've done this before. All right? This big picture thinking, you've created good things for yourself before in positive energy, and you're starting to remember that and how good it felt. Because what you manifested and what you're receiving in that abundance kickback from the universe is a reciprocation of the energy that you put out. What goes around comes around, and if you're kicking somebody in the ass, you're going to find a foot in yours pretty soon. But if you're handing out flowers, man, you might just get to smell something good, right? That's the perspective that somebody's gaining here. They're trying to get the big picture. They're like zooming out in the cosmos, realizing that maybe in the big picture, they're the size of an ant energetically. So if they help the rest of the other ants around them, they're going to be part of this colony, right? They're going to be able to build something, a network of something that's way stronger than they are by themselves. Even though an ant they can do a whole lot of work that's way more than their own weight should be able to carry. And that's kind of who this person is. They knew that they had magical gifts, so they just burdened themselves because they knew they could carry the weight. But they've got to zoom out and realize that that's making them project nastiness. And so they're in return receiving the same energy that's on that frequency. That's their perspective. They're finally getting a point of view like, oh, so if I give good, then I get good. And if I give bad, then I get bad. The golden children, this child, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. This person has some very big energy, very big magic. And it's being kind of held off. They were put here to do a job because they were an innocent soul, and it's been kind of corrupted. And so the energy they're putting off is jagged, it's ripped, it's torn. They've got to take some time to step back and heal. And I think this person is doing this, realizing that everybody in their life has just been paid out of their own energy bank, not even their own pocket. Realizing that depleting their energy bank has made them low fund when it comes to what they put out. Real budget with their behavior. Being real stingy with people because they feel depleted. If they don't have enough, they don't have enough to give. And this person's not realizing they have to fill themselves, because nobody that is a golden child really has anybody else to give to them. That's why they have the gifts of abundance. That's why they're the ones that are gifted with the ability to manifest, to be able to give to others. That way they are able to receive in kind their own energy, because they're different, they're gifted, they're a golden child. They're put here to be some sort of shining example. And right now, with their tumultuous white waters in shallowness, is dangerous to people, downright deadly. So this person is getting this perspective that once they go deep, they get calm. Once they go deep, they remember their gifts. Once they go deep and get calm, they start to be more abundant. And once they become more abundant, they start to be more positive. Once they start to be more positive, oh my gosh, their point of view changes and their perspective on the world shifts. This person is starting to realize they're put here to be activated, to share with others. They're waiting to be filled when they're the ones that are here to pour out. When they're the ones that are here to pour out, they receive in kind. What goes around comes around, but you have to put something out before you get it back. This person's starting to realize that with the big picture thinking. Deep cellular healing, physical and emotional healing, Arcturus energy. So somebody has really gotten the higher perspective. They may have even gone to some sort of spiritual counselor. Okay? They may have meditated. They may have had a dream, visited the Hall of Records, visited the Akashic Records, and recalled something about themselves. That they're the healer in their own situation. This water sign with the magic manifestation capabilities. You have to give trust in yourself by sharing your gifts with no expectation of it being returned in that moment. No tit for tat, no reciprocation by the person that you're trying to help, but by the universe in the way that your life gets situated. It gets deep, it gets calm, the waters become still. You're able to see the reflection of everything around you in the surface of those still waters. Okay? And realize deeper waters have more abundance than shallow waters ever could contain. Okay? Somebody's really getting a big shift in their perspective, in their point of view here. I'm going to pull one card out of my Gratitude Oracle to see what spirit might have for this person. They're tired of being lied to. They're tired of living in regret. They're tired of people thinking that being with them is a way to get paid. They want somebody that's actually loyal, that actually reciprocates the love that they have to give. How is anybody going to know what kind of love this person has to give if they're always in shallow, rapid waters? So, this golden child, you're getting the perspective that you're here to put out what you really want to receive, because the only reason you see it so desperately lacking in the world is because you are here to give it, not necessarily get it. That's the thing that sucks about being a light worker. You're here to give what you need the most instead of get what you need the most. And it's almost a way to put the energy into the world so what goes around does come around. So we have choices, acceptance, and relationship. So choices, there's that magic. You can choose the light or you can choose the shadow. Whatever you do, you have to accept that side of yourself. You have to accept your gifts for what they are. I think this water sign is fighting their gifts. I think they're fighting it. They don't want to feel so deeply. It's like soul crushing to them, everything they feel. But here's the deal. The capacity to feel that weight, the capacity to carry that depth and that heaviness of emotion is also the capacity to experience the other flip side in just as huge of a capacity. The ability to be filled, the ability to overflow, the ability to share and reciprocate and pour out and have so much love to give of yourself that it doesn't matter if the people that you give the love to pour back into you, that you know it's just going to come back to you in other ways. And that's how you are going to approach every relationship moving forward. You're not going to deal with people that are just there to get paid. You are there to deal with people that want to fill the deep well, to make a reservoir of emotion, something heavily abundant to tap into. You don't want a quick, fast bank account that's going to go real quick. You want a big, deep bank account that's going to stay full. Same with emotional banks. Same with love. Same with spiritual abundance, which is funded by self-love. It's a big thing. How you get paid in that situation, how you get out of this rapids and shallow, quick, fast money, it's also the energy you're putting into yourself. It's a reciprocation and a reflection of that. So water sign, whoever you are that is magical, you can trust your own capabilities here, but you have to realize it's a double-edged sword. And with your choices, you can manifest out of light or you can manifest out of shadow. And when you manifest out of shadow, you're going to meet that same frequency of energy in all of your interactions and relationships. And you have to accept that. And you have to also accept that if you choose to operate out of light, out of your love, out of your abundance, pouring out to others, whether or not they deserve it, whether or not that person or that situation immediately reciprocates, you have to understand and accept that that will come back to you in other relationships, maybe not that one in particular. You have to be loyal to yourself, and you have to pay your own energetic currency. You have to pay your own attention some mind, okay? You have to give to yourself to be able to give of yourself. And once you can give of yourself, you're going to be walking your pathway. Once you choose to go through that door, you are going to heal yourself on a level that it's going to feel so good inside to give, instead of so afraid that you're not going to have if you share. Okay? The abundance will always be there once you tap into it and know that the love you give is the abundance you receive in turn. Especially when you're gifted. You're supposed to be putting this gift into the world because it's not there. The world is lacking that gift, which is why you have it to share. The world is lacking whatever emotion you have, the loyalty, the manifestation capability. Like, oh my gosh, the people that I love, if we all love each other, we're going to be abundant. We're all going to have it, right? This is somebody that wanted to take care of everybody, but everybody saw this person as a way to get paid instead of a way to pay back into the well and to put back into the reservoir, so everybody continued to go without thirst. No, we stayed in shallow waters and it's drying up very quickly. Okay? All of that flow is drying up instead of being a deep reservoir to tap into. And that person is starting to realize that this is their gift. This person's a community builder. Whoever this person and this energy is here, they are somebody that is here to give so that others can also continue to give. It's a pay it forward situation. And right now, because this person is unhealed and desperate, people or places or things that they are trying to pay into or reach for or connect to only want to get paid. This person has to give to themselves right now. We've got the Archangel Daniel here, the King of Wands. Give answers to those in doubt. And then we've got Five of Cups in the reverse. Veulia. Prosperity, destruction of the enemy, and deliverance from bondage. You're not going to be prosperous until you stop doubting yourself and stop choosing everybody else over yourself. You know what action to take. You're the King of Wands in this energy. Okay? You feel like you may have to get aggressive or direct. You don't have to be mean to be truthful. Okay? That Five of Cups in the reverse, you will not regret what you choose. We've got Justice in the reverse. Kaliel, the invocable god, makes truth known in court and causes innocence to prevail. You're blocking your own innocent blessings. It's like you're blocking your inner child from having fun. The inner child is the one that's the creative. The inner child is the one that has reckless abandon and can run and play and imagine, just like this one here. You have a choice. Okay? You have been activated on this planet. And you have great gifts, but they are going to be blocked as long as you stay in a negative manifestation place. Spirit is put you here as a light worker. You're a golden child. You're here to give love. You're not here to give negativity. Okay? So while you're wounded, you cannot run a race with this broken foot. Okay? You have got to give yourself some kindness. You've got to, things are not going to be fair until you heal yourself. Hariel, the Nine of Swords in reverse, comforting God, purification, protection from impious and religious sentiments. Until you extract yourself from all the people that want to drag you down into their secular behavior or their cesspool world, I'm going to say their downward spiral with them, until until you get away from the crabs trying to pull you back in the barrel to be crabby and grouchy with them and realize that you're here to spread sunshine and fucking love and abundance, because you have that kind of a personality. You're still going to have some blockages here. And this is kind of what you're being told. You are very gifted. You are very important light worker here. But if you are going to work out of shadow energy, your light is dim. You can't show the way to the people that you're supposed to show the way to, because they can't see you unless you're shining. And then we've got, do I have this whole deck in reverse? No. We've got the Seven of Cups in the Chariot. So we've got Asalia, the god, the just judge, makes truth known in legal proceedings, and that's in the reverse. Somebody may have like an unfair judgment against them, and it's not necessarily in court, but like people are going against this person, and it feels like their life is just a one roadblock after another. And it's because you're manifesting out of negative energy. Shh, don't tell. Archangel Michael really wants to help you move forward. Okay, golden child? Archangel Michael with the Chariot really wants you to persevere. They want you to be successful. They want you to overcome this adversity. But you can't manifest out of negativity. You have to find your love light. And you have to let your love light shine. That's a Grateful Dead song. Turn on your light. Turn on your love light. Let it shine. Let it shine. Hierophant. Merciful God. Divine forgiveness. Obtains friendship and favors the great. Secures promises. See, here's the deal. You've got the Hierophant and the Chariot back to back. You've been given a gift from God for a reason. You have a very upbeat, funny, cheerful, joyful personality for a reason, and the people around you are sucking the life out of you and making you a cranky cuss. They're literally tapping into you for your energy, and that's how they're getting paid from being around you. You're regretting all the people that you have spent time with, and you're like, geez Louise, it was this easy. You're changing your perspective. It's that easy. All I got to do is choose myself. Yep, that's self-love. I don't know what to do in this situation. I'm so confused. My heart is torn. Choose you. Every time. If you choose you, and you choose to heal you, and you choose to be your best you, your abundance is going to overflow for you. Oh boy, the places that you're going to be able to go when you get activated like that. Activated in your own truth. Activated in honoring yourself. Like really, the people that say self-care is selfish, well, who should I take care of before me? You? That sounds pretty selfish of you to expect me to prioritize anything over myself for your benefit. Flip the script. Take care of you. Once you're full, once you're satisfied, once your needs are met, then you have so much more to give instead of trying to provide out of depletion, out of desperation, because you're going to seek and find that same energy that you're in. So if you want some good, positive energy, you've got to put yourself in good, positive energy. You get that point of view? The doctors are not going to tell you this. And it's not like you can just think your way out of it in illness or a mental health issue. Trust and believe. I'm speaking from somebody, I've got several, okay? However, you're not going to be able to heal or recover or improve symptoms of any kind of issue where you're operating out of energetic desperation if you don't satisfy your energetic needs first. Okay? Do you need a nap? Do you need a snack? Are you fucking hangry and cranky? Are you bitchy because your back hurts? What is it? Are you fulfilling what you need to be at your best before you try and interact with anybody else? It's really hard to do. It really truly is. But this is what you're being told to do. Whoever this is for this water sign, to establish trust with yourself again, the only way to do that is to continue to choose yourself over everybody else over and over and over again until that becomes a habit, like a muscle. Like exercise that, like muscle memory, fork to mouth. You know how to feed yourself without thinking, I have to move my hand to my mouth now. It's muscle memory. It just happens. It's instantaneous. You're going to start choosing yourself after you exercise that energy for a while too. It's going to be like, oh man, no, that's my energy's not feeling that right now. I'm just not good. I'm good. I'm cool with that. I'm going to I'm going to go home. I'm going to take a bath. I'm going to go home and cook a good meal and turn off my phone and watch a movie that makes me laugh so I feel better for tomorrow. So I can make other people laugh because I need to laugh. Things like that. It's not as simple as taking a pretty bath and painting your toenails or getting a haircut and going and get your edges dialed or whatever like that. It's not just necessarily the physical portion of self-care. There is a whole energetic portion and an emotional portion that somebody's ignoring here. They're like, yeah, I got the money. I can take care of myself. I do what I want when I want. But they're not taking care of their emotional and energetic needs. This person is just around people that are around them to benefit from them instead of around people that want to pour into them because they're such a benefit to their life. This person has to tap out to be able to realize who's an equal opponent. All right? Who's actually loyal? Who actually cares? This person has to tap out to see who comes to find them when they're not giving. Not coming for a handout, but hey, are you okay? Do you need anything? Like, what's going on? You've been gone for a while. Are you all right? You're not your usual self. You're not your usual sunshiny self. What's happening? Yeah, I'm just choosing me for a while. I'm going through some things, so I'm just healing right now. The divine's going to be like, you're worth it. Do the healing. Here's some more band-aids. Here's some more chicken noodle soup for your soul. Here's some more blanket, like weighted blanket moments. Here's some hot cocoa. Here's some fuzzy slippers. You know what I mean? Here's a teddy bear and some comfy jammies for you, kind of a vibe that like the energy that the universe is going to reciprocate for this person when they choose to heal themselves, to be able to be the loving soul that they know that they're supposed to be instead of an empty shell of themselves trying to water dead plants. Okay? They're going to really, really realize how abundant they actually are once they stop letting, I don't know, like the aphids siphon off of their rosebuds. They'll bloom so much bigger, so much brighter, and they'll be so much healthier without people sucking the life out of them, trying to get a payday off of them, lying to them. Somebody needs to just be loyal to themselves. Period. And that's where your abundance is going to come from. Be loyal to your own love. Be loyal to your own heart. Be loyal to your own pathway. And that is where you're going to find healthier relationships, because then you will find people who are also loyal to themselves, loyal to their health, loyal to their pathway. And coincidentally, being on that same energetic frequency might be the same pathway that you're on. And that's how that's going to work. So I'm going to call the reading right there, you guys. Thank you for being here. If you've stayed through the whole reading, you're amazing, because it's been like an hour and 20 minutes. I don't usually go this long, but this was a really in-depth one today. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I go live next time. I should be back this evening, probably late in the evening, 8 or 9 East Pacific Coast time. And you guys remember, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out. Mm-hmm.